Hello, welcome to the Comparison Analytics Overlay demonstration with IBM T-Leaf CX on Cloud Overstat. In this demonstration, you will learn how to explain the purpose of the Comparison Analytics Overlay, apply the Comparison Analytics Overlay to a snapshot, and use dimensions to segment report data. Using the Comparison Analytics Overlay, you can compare how visitors are interacting across regions of a page or screen of your website. Maybe click behavior changes for Safari versus Internet Explorer users. In addition, you can segment report results by different user groups. For example, I want to see click interactions on the home page represented by the cart values of those visitors that ultimately purchased. Where did they click? And finally, you can use comparison analytics to help you understand large user groups. For example, what elements are trending the most? For those users that failed to log in, where did they click? In this demonstration, you are a customer experience manager at Aurora, an online retail store. This morning, you received a T-Leaf alert notifying you that promotional code errors have spiked beyond the defined thresholds. On the Aurora desktop site, the first place to enter a promotional code is the shopping cart page, or the first step in the checkout process. Use comparison analytics to investigate the issue by segmenting visitor groups to understand the business impact. From the snapshot gallery, select the snapshot to start your usability analysis. You can select from snapshots that you have captured or other snapshots that have been captured by other members of your organization. The snapshot is displayed. Select an overlay for the snapshot. Use the resize selector to view the usability report in its entirety. With the heat map applied, we can see the click interactions for the page. Right away, we can see a lot of clicks for the promotional code field. There are also some lighter click interactions for the continue checkout field. The returning customer field shows no clicks. Are invalid promotional code errors causing visitors not to continue checkout? To provide some context behind the heat map data for the checkout page snapshot, select the Comparison Analytics overlay. Comparison Analytics gives users the ability to segment interaction data by defined visitor groups to understand click or hover behavior for a specific visitor characteristic. The legend on the left displays what metrics are selected. To add or remove metrics from a report, click the Metrics selector. By default, the report shows 100% of interactions for the selected metrics. Use the opacity toggle to adjust the threshold of interactions in the report. When you view the opacity toggle from left to right, the first clickable section represents a frequency of 100 through 80%. So with only the first toggle selected, I can only see elements in my report that receive the top 20% of clicks. Selecting only the last toggle switch shows elements that receive little interaction. This is helpful to understand what groups are not interacting with your most important elements on your website or application. To start our analysis, click Filter or Segment. Is there a correlation with the type of platform and browser customers use in the promotional code error? Select the correct dimension group and values. When complete, click Segment. Use the subselect tool to quantify the behavior. The breakout of Mac and Windows browser preferences seem to be equal across the board. What is the breakdown of those visitors who ultimately purchased or abandoned after interacting with the shopping cart screen? Click Segment or Filter. Select the correct dimension group and values. Then click Segment. Use the subselect tool to quantify the behavior. Right away, we can see a spike in abandonments for those users who clicked on the Apply field for the promo code, indicating an issue with either the button itself or the promo code that was entered. So what is the promotional code being entered? Click Filter or Segment. Select the correct dimension group. Include the Other category to verify customers are not also using a promotional code that is unknown. When complete, click Segment. Use the subselect tool to quantify the behavior. For the date range selected, 300 visitors have used the Save 10 promotional code. To view from the customer's experience, let's replay a session that contains a similar behavior. We can see this particular visitor enters the Save 10 promotional code, clicks Apply, then receives an error message. It's safe to assume all visitors who use this code also receive the same promotional code error. Use Search to locate the remaining customers who encountered this message and escalate search results to the Aurora marketing team. With TLeaf on-Cloud Overstat, there are many methods and best practices to uncover user struggle and general usability of your website or mobile application. Continue to apply overlays to snapshots and build additional reports from your findings in Overstat to uncover and track the most important processes on your website. In this demonstration, you learned how to explain the purpose of the Comparison Analytics overlay, apply the Comparison Analytics overlay to a snapshot, and use dimensions to segment report data. That concludes today's demonstration. Thank you for participating, and we'll see you next time.